Hi everyone, Nick Kretikos of Nick's Seasonal Decor, and I'm down in the old studio tonight with Dad. So as you come in, be sure to say hi to Dad and thank him for recording tonight. And me and Alex just put a kit together. It involves some bumblebees, and I think it's going to be really cute. Okay.
They're cute. Hi everyone.
So we're going to work with this on an 18-inch grapevine. So before we really dive into it, I would just want to let you guys know that in this design, we're going to use a very small amount of ribbon. So there is 3 ribbons in the kit, one of which is a premium ribbon. And these 3 rolls, you'll easily be able to create 3 or 4 different designs out of. So, just keep that in mind. When we price these kits out, you're getting the entire roll, but it's not going to take, for this one, we might use a yard, Dad. So that's like 1/10 of the roll, right? So as you come in, if you don't mind letting me know if you're watching the replay, I appreciate it. Oops, we're caught on a grapevine. And yeah, hit that like button, hit that share button, and without further ado, let's get started. So here is the ribbon I've just been dying to work with. The quality on this is just incredible. Can you guys see that okay? Isn't that pretty?
Looks really nice, yeah.
Very nice ribbon. So the item number for this is RG0817327. And this is the first ribbon. Notice that it has the black and white Swiss dot. You see that? Yep. So I figured what better way to tie that in. Hey, Pam, nice to see you. And Susie, than to tie it in with the Swiss dot in its solid form. So, Dad, this reminds me, when you feel this, you know what it feels like to me? Do you remember, like, the onesies as, like, kids?
The little bumps and stuff.
The feet, or, like, hospital socks or anything like that? That's what it feels like to me. So then you also get this roll, 2.5-inch ribbon, RG0165202. Look at how great that looks together.
It does look nice.
Right? And then...
Hi, everyone.
Hey, Marilyn. Allie loves the ribbons. And then I figured we got to do this one too, right? So this one's very, very pretty. This one's like $3.99 or so. Item number of RG C125929. Hi, Debbie. Tiffany loves bees. So the first thing we got to do is make our bow. So I've been thinking about how we're going to do this. And I think the best bow would be to do what I'm going to show you guys here. So first and foremost, let's cut a length of tails for each side. Just cut random lengths. Doesn't have to be perfect. Maybe we'll keep the bee one the longest. And we'll do the same thing with our final ribbon too. Maybe we'll keep this the smallest.
Hi, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff. Yes, a guest appearance from the supply shopper, warehouse restocker. Is that first ribbon reversible? So no, it's not, but notice that it's actually stitched on. So oftentimes with more inexpensive ribbon, it's just glued on, and then you can easily peel them off. This one is stitched, which is really nice. So I'm really happy with the quality of this one. Thank you guys for the shares. Hey, Kathy, nice to see you. Everybody, be sure to say hi to Alex. She's in the comments section. So we got our 3 tails cut. Now what we're going to do is figure out what the heck we're going to make, right? So let's do loops. Let's do a big bow on this design. How's that sound to you, Dad? Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Do a big bow. So we'll do loops about 4.5 inches, maybe even a little bit more. We're going to do 2 of these on each side.
Hi, Nina. Hi, Richard.
Hey, you guys. So 2 about 4.5 inches on either side. It's going to be a big bow.
It's a really pretty ribbon.
It is, the Swiss dot, right? And I think you ordered a bunch more of these, right?
Yep.
So we'll snip these off.
How's the weather where you guys all are? It's freezing here today. They said it was going to get down to 33 tonight.
Really? So you know who I feel bad for, Dad? All of those people that I've been watching at Walmart and Lowe's and Home Depot who have started buying their tomatoes and their tender annuals and started putting them outside.
It's freezing out.
Most of the time I say, hey, it's way too early. Keep those indoors. You're better off keeping them in the dark in your house than putting them outside when it's 32 degrees. They're not going to grow, right?
It's freezing.
You're better off holding off. So now we're going to come back in with 1 of the Bumblebee ribbon. That's why I said you're going to use just a little bit of it. But I did think it was necessary to include it in the kit for obvious reasons, right?
You're welcome, Kelly. I was just going to say, I just shipped you an order not too long ago.
Was it packed by Dad?
It's packed by Dad.
Packed by Dad. So that's 2 loops on either side, or 1 loop of the Bumblebee on either side.
Thank you for the stars.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, I'm a packing freak. I like to pack nice and neat. It feels nice to pack them nice and neat.
Yeah, he's very particular with his packing. So here is the ribbon that we're going to use the least. So yes, you get the entire roll with this kit. Don't let that be misconstrued. And I think just that little loop in the middle is going to look perfect. What do you think?
Yep. That's
Jeannie
a very pretty combo.
It is. Jeannie says 86 in Florida. Yeah, we're not going to see that probably until the dog days of summer,
Yeah,
which is July or late August, early August for us.
Good Lord. The sooner the better. It's cold.
So now we'll come back in with our tails. I think this bow's going to look really pretty.
Yeah, they said it was going to be very windy here the next few days, too. Windy and a little rainy and cold.
I hope not. Hey, Tom. Nice to see you. So, Tom, I just saw your message right before we clicked the live. I saw your chat on the website. If you were referring to Monday night's date night, it was a Facebook issue, and that's the reason why the video wasn't popping up on the newsfeed of the Wreath community. So, it was just a little glitch that night, unfortunately, but the replay is posted. So, what am I doing right now, Dad? It wasn't tight enough for me, so I'm making sure that it's really, really tight, right?
Yep, really tight.
We don't want this bow to fall apart. Hey, Judy. So Dad just picked out one of the 18-inch grapevines from the garage because we probably have close to 1,000 in the garage right now, right?
Probably. I can't even get in there.
So we made sure this time around to get enough, but they are flying, so hopefully these last us a couple of weeks. So we'll just tie this up top. Hey, Marianne. Nice to see you and hear you.
Hi, Bob. Yaya is a little bit better. She's feeling pretty decent today. Still has, some days we're not feeling so well. She has some more appointments coming up, so hopefully we get to the bottom of it soon. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it.
Yes, we do appreciate it. We appreciate all of you guys.
Yes,
definitely. We really do. So now let's just pull these long tails down. Right?
Yep.
Here we have the long bumblebee tails. We'll just curl those up for the time being. Same with the Swiss dot.
Looking at your comments, guys, I really miss you guys. I need to start doing more videos.
I know.
I haven't done too many, very, very few lately.
Yeah, he's been fighting me every step along the way, you guys. So hopefully that'll change with him very, very soon.
To start doing more. I enjoy being on here with you guys.
Okay, so let's roll these tails up. Love, love, love this ribbon. Nice combination. Thank you.
Yeah, that's an amazing bow, Nick. It's beautiful. The color combos is awesome. Look at that.
So Sharon said she's on the other side of the state in Springfield, and she said it's very cold and windy there too. All right, so I'll fluff that out again, and we'll adjust it and all of that good stuff. But for the time being, that's good enough for me. How's that look?
It's awesome.
You guys like that color combo?
It was actually hailing this afternoon. I pulled over to go to a store, and the guy was like, oh, my God, it's hailing out. I was like, oh, what is hailing? It was crazy.
It's crazy weather. Crazy, crazy weather. So you still have enough probably to do 10 more of these bows. Let's be realistic. We used maybe a yard of this, maybe a couple feet of the other one. Here's the last ribbon we added. What's that, 1.5 feet total?
Yeah, it's not that much yet.
So keep in mind you have a lot of extra from this kit, unlike other kits that we've done in the past. Now we're going to work in this. So we have this in yellow, purple, and white. And this has an item number of FN163729. Loving that bow. Thank you, Katie. I figured we'd try something different. So lately we've been going live at the warehouse by myself, and Dad hasn't been watching the videos. But the other day we premiered an old bow technique, which we haven't done in years. And I thought about it on the spot, and then we attempted it, which was a double ribbon bow. So who wants more bow tutorials? We haven't done a new version in a while, but we definitely want to. Or I definitely want to.
That flower you're using right now, Nick eluded me today when I was at the warehouse.
You couldn't find it?
So I said, I'm dizzy, and I'm going to go get a sip of my iced coffee in the office. I went to the office to drink iced coffee. I was like, wait a minute. This looks like it. I looked at the memo. I was like, well, here it is.
Yeah, so Dad has, since we've had such a high volume of orders lately, Dad's had to go and collect the items from the warehouse, and he's still learning where everything is. So Dad has a bad memory in general, but he's getting better about it.
Getting better.
He's used to just sitting at the shipping station and packing orders, but now that things are so hectic, he's having to pack them too. Or
calling Nick and Alex like every 30 seconds. Where's this?
30
Where's
seconds.
that?
He's not joking either, you guys. He means it every 30 seconds, but it's okay. He'll get used to.
I swear, Alex is going to block me.
So she's thinking about it. But yeah, you know, our warehouse is super duper tiny. It's only 2,100 square feet. And that's what we got for now. So we're making do. And we're able to have what we have in our space. We're not worrying about it because we are designers above sellers, aren't we, Dad?
Yep.
So it's just nice to be able to design some things with the supplies we do got and put them in kit form for you guys. So that is that. Then what we have are these. So interestingly enough, I actually have these individual bees. You know where these are, Dad?
Yep, in the front row, yeah.
And I was thinking about just adding 5 or 7 of them. And then I realized that we have like 3 or 4 cases of these. Love bow tutorials. Yes, more bows. Yeah, you got it. So these have an item number of MN0010. And we have these in bumblebees. And we also got them in ladybugs. Dad.
Ladybugs, yep.
We have a lot more bumblebees, though. So let's break these into smaller pieces. Take our snippers. I'm going to be covered in glitter. Covered.
Just like old times, Nick.
Right? So we'll snip.
Hi, Jen.
Hey, Jen. Nice to see you. Wyoming strong. Welcome from Wyoming. That's awesome. That's one of my go-to places, right? I really want to, well, not go-to, because I have never been, but it's one of the places that I want to go to.
Yeah.
So we're going to dip this in our glue skillet. We're using a new, well, it's been down here for a few months, but it's only been used a handful of times, and now it's going to be covered in glitter, unfortunately. So you get 2 of these sprays. I figured 2 would be kind of fun to do something with. So we're just going to dip them, lift up, and work them in.
Hi, Kathy.
Hey, Kathy. Oklahoma. Yeah, let us know where you're from.
Santa Sid is watching. Oh, my God. Nick's going to start thinking about Christmas again.
I know. I love Christmas. I'm already ready for it. Aren't I, Dad?
Yep.
When you're not at the warehouse, I'm listening to Christmas music. I just don't play it when you're around. I do sometimes, but for the most part, I wait till it's just me at the warehouse.
Do you have the twig ladybugs, someone asked, Nick?
Twig ladybugs.
I know we have ladybug picks.
We have like 3 or 4 different styles of ladybugs at the moment. I don't know about twigs. We have another bee. Yeah, these bee sprays are cool. And Dad made sure to order tons of these.
They're pretty. Cute.
Right? They are cute. I like the individual ones too. We'll work with those at some point in the near future. So there is 1/2 of them. And Alex is in the comments. You guys can find these available at nickseasonaldecor.com. If you want. If you don't want to buy from us, no biggie, right, Dad?
Yep, there's a lot of great sellers out there.
There is. So we'll break down our second spray. Ooh, I don't have strength anymore, Dad.
Gotta eat your Wheaties.
Right? Okay. Hey, Gene. So we'll dip these in our skillet. And then just come back to the design.
Hi, Marcia from Wisconsin.
Hey, Marcia.
Joan says Georgia was 75 degrees.
Oh my gosh, Joan. Dad wants to move to Georgia.
I love Savannah, Georgia. I love the coast part of Georgia. It's beautiful.
See, my thing is though, I love where we live. But Dad, if he could up and move tomorrow, he would. Right, Dad?
Maybe, yeah. I'm starting to get to the age where I like warmth.
Yeah, he doesn't like the cold. He's, as he says, I'm quoting him. He just didn't say it tonight. He says he's an old man and he can't take the snow anymore, which I don't believe is true because he dealt with it his whole life. He should be well accustomed to it at this point in time. So even taking a few of these and kind of slightly obscuring them. You don't have to have them in your face. We have one more, and I'm going to place that one down below. Not underneath the bow, but I'm going to take it and I'm going to place it here, because why not, right?
Yep.
Fluff our bow open. Oh, we love you too, Becky. Maybe we'll just dovetail these tails this time around.
Instead of curling?
Instead of curling, yeah. Using these dull scissors. I need to find my new scissors.
What happened to them?
I don't know. Yeah, that's what happened to them. Okay.
This is looking really good, Nick. I like it.
What do you guys think? You like this?
Beautiful.
I mean, the bow is huge, but like I said, we didn't use much ribbon at all. Very little amount of ribbon. Enough to do probably at least another 3-4 reeds out of, at least. So now what I'll do is I'll pull these tails down, because we decided against curling them. We'll just have them hang down below, right?
Yeah.
And there is your wreath. That turned out so cute. I'm really happy with that.
Alex loved the bow.
Alex likes the bow?
She loves it, yeah.
Our Alex?
Our Alex,
Oh,
yeah.
our Alex. That's cute.
That's really cute.
And last minute, I decided to work in that greenery. Do you need it? Maybe. It depends. I do like seeing a little bit of that green.
Yeah, I like it. Plus, it's got that little yellow in it.
Yeah,
It's nice.
so I like it, but if you wanted to save that for something else or purchase these items individually, by all means. So now I'm wondering if we should try a funky bow using that ribbon. What do you guys think? Funky bow? Love the hoodie. This hoodie is from a local friend, right? Michael Markern, and it says Wave, so definitely check him out. I'm covered in glitter though, Dad.
I know.
I need to get like
everywhere.
I need to get an air compressor here and just clean myself off, right? So that's the wreath. Hands up if we should do a bow using those 3 ribbons.
That's so cool, Nick.
Let's try
I
a
love it.
funky bow. I love the ribbons dovetailed. Me too. We usually curl them up, but not tonight.
Bees are so cute.
I'm not even gonna touch this table, you guys. I'll save that for another day. We'll make a bow instead. Marilyn says the older we get, the harder it is to deal with the cold.
It is, yeah.
I know. I don't mind the cold if I don't have to
Hi,
go
Mike.
outside.
Michael McKern says funky.
Hey, Mike. Funky. All right, let's do a funky bow. So we're going to start with the Swiss dot. I'm just trying to see how big of a bow I actually want to make. We might make one big one.
Mike, say hi to your parents for me. Sandy and Bob. Haven't seen them in a while.
Yes. Now we'll dovetail these. Come back in with the Bumblebee one. So the Bumblebee one, being a double ribbon, it's a little bit thicker than the rest, right?
It looks thicker too, yeah.
So this roll is, I don't know how much it was, $10, $11 or so in our site. But that's because it's basically 2 ribbons in one. So we'll just cut 6 to 8 inch tails. And look at the length difference. Is that going to matter, Dad?
No.
Isn't that going to make it more interesting?
Yeah.
Yes. Say it a little more enthusiastically.
Yes.
You know why? Because people stress about that, and you don't need to. It's going to look pretty no matter what. People get too caught up with their bows. Just go for it. Coming back in with our second layer. What kind of grip am I holding this bow with, Dad?
Not too tight.
Not too tight. Why?
You don't have to. I mean,
You don't have to, but what happens if you do over time?
your hands can get numb, your fingers
Yeah,
get tired.
you'll develop issues. And your hands, as much as I love the glue skillet, I think my hands are a little bit more important, right? So be careful with how tight you hold your bows. You don't want to damage your hands. Second layer of the black. Let's come back in with our second layer of the Bumblebee. And if you wanted to measure these all out, approximately 4-inch loops, 6 to 8 inch tails. That's a good starting point. All right, so how many of you guys are thinking about getting this kit? We still have 1 or 2 left from last night's, and then I think just one blueberry kit we have left. I think the rest are sold out, but you know.
Hi, Marsha. I think your order shipped out today.
I think it did. All right, final loop. I think 2 is going to be enough, Dad. What do you think?
Yep.
2 layers?
2 layers are good, yeah.
2 layers are good. Hey, Rosemary. Have you ever found a bow holder / maker? Asked Becky. So Becky, we do demos on Bowdabra each and every Monday, and we are in the works to carry the Bowdabra, aren't we, Dad?
Yep.
So if you struggle with that, you definitely can use that tool. So there's the bow. Now what we got to do is make sure we don't get glitter everywhere. Don't want to ruin my new sweatshirt, right, Dad?
Yep.
Dovetail.
We'll have to tell Mike to send you another one.
Right? Mike, this came with a lot of glitter. I want a refund. All right, so I always say this too, Dad. I always say I got to make sure I dovetail every tail because I don't want you to yell at me. because you always notice if I miss one.
You always seem to miss them when I'm recording.
Always. So I want to make sure that I prove you wrong tonight. Okay, almost there. How many tails are on this? I'm really struggling with these scissors. Can you tell?
Yeah, I gotta find the other ones.
I'd say ask Yaya, but Yaya doesn't remember where she hides things. She's been like that since I was little, right?
Yep.
So, so if something's missing, it's gone.
I was
Kiss it
waiting for you to
goodbye.
miss that one, Nick.
I didn't say
I
what.
thought you were gonna miss that one. I was
Oh,
panning
that
down on it.
dovetail?
Yeah, that dovetail.
Oh, no, we still got more, Dad. We got like 3 left.
Amelia says, how much are the kits you mentioned?
I think these kits are $59, but realistically, we only use a little bit of ribbon. So, but we're not going to divide up the ribbon. You just get the entire roll. So now let's fluff this bow out. Pull apart those loops, pull apart those tails.
You're gonna have to give your sister that bow.
Alex likes it.
Yeah, she likes the first bow, so this is similar.
I know, I like the Bumblebee. I think I like bumblebees more than ladybugs. I mean, Dad, I am a beekeeper, after all, right?
You're right, yeah, well, you were when you were young.
I went to school for beekeeping, you guys. I was 8 years old. I was the youngest under 55.
Yeah.
Or 60 in my class. And there is the funky bow. And we still have enough ribbon to do at least another 3 or 4 of these bows, at least. So, yes, the kit's a little bit on the pricier side, but you get the entire rolls of ribbon. What do you think?
I love it.
So there is that bow. Let's hold it up. Maybe it'll give you a better visual.
So cute.
Look good?
Yeah, I love it.
And it's all in the fluff. You can be using expensive ribbon or cheap ribbon. If you don't know how to fluff, take the time to learn because it is the most important step. And there we have the funky bow version. So if you don't like this bow, you could make this bow. You could do a traditional bow. You could do just a couple of loops, or you could just use one ribbon. But that is the wreath kit from tonight. That is the funky bow we made. So oftentimes, if we do kind of paired products like this, so you know, I showed you guys how to make this as a tutorial, but we don't sell our bows individually. So if somebody orders this wreath, what happens, Dad?
You throw the...
I throw the bow in. So that is that. I thank you all so very much for tuning in tonight. I know it was kind of spur of the moment, and we are in the basement studio. But I always love being down here. Once we get it squared away and fixed up, when we get a time to breathe, it's going to be nice to come down here a few times a week and film from the old place, right, Dad?
I love it, yeah.
So make sure to follow us on Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can find all of these supplies at nickseasonaldecor.com. Free shipping over $119. You can text us for live alerts. The number is 978-396-9150. And thank you all for joining. Let's take one final look. There is the wreath. Bye, everyone.
Good night, everyone.